Hi everybody, welcome to 3 Minute Coach. Last 3 Minute Coach from my apartment here in San Diego. 1 year ago today, I actually moved into this place and started an incredible journey of getting to live kind of above the city here at Pinnacle in the Park in downtown San Diego. It's always been a dream of mine to live in a city view apartment, and so here on the 22nd floor, I have lived a blessed life that I'm really grateful for. It's been an incredible experience, and it was a huge leap of faith for me when I stepped into it. If you're your own business owner, I remember the early days rolling quarters for gasoline when I first started the company, and then to get to the point where the company would support my life and support others, and then to be able to support a place like this, it's great, and it's been a real blessing. But somewhere around probably 4 or 5 months ago, I started feeling this sense of that while this was a good life, this wasn't the ultimate life for me. This wasn't the ultimate story. I talk so much about living your identity and connecting to your purpose that for me, one of the things that ended up being critical, I love the word critical, by the way, in case you couldn't tell, that ended up being really, really important for me was this whole concept of living for more. My buddy Ben talks a lot about living for more, and I decided that while this was a good life, it wasn't great life. Because while it was interesting, I have so many things that people think we should want to have. I had a beautiful apartment and a nice vehicle, and I could travel. I wasn't also able to make at the same time all the choices I'd like to make, which for me is about giving myself away. I wasn't able to just kind of go talk to people for free and not have to charge them. I wasn't able to do coaching and consulting, which is a big part of what I do, even though people couldn't afford it. I realized that I had to make enough money in order to pay the overhead and pay the bills. And while in some ways that was fine, at the same time, it was holding me back. And so I'm realizing that ultimately I would like to live in a great place, and I love living the life I've lived, but I also want to be able to have the freedom to choose to come and go when I want to come and go. I want to be free to give it away when I want to give it away, and charge when I want to charge, and do the things I want to do with, I feel like, this gift of my life that I've been given. And so in some ways, in my book, Identity, that I talk a lot about in the chapter under courage, I talk about choices that choose. And so actually things under permission. Choices that choose is gonna really be about us making choices today, realizing they'll choose for us tomorrow. So when I signed my lease on this apartment, I made a choice that has chosen for me every month about how much I could give away of my services and my time. And I've made a choice every month since then about the things that I buy. And in fact, I spent a lot of time as I moved out of this apartment thinking about how much my purchase of everything was a choice that would then choose for me. It would choose whether I stored it, what I did with it, how I used it, whether I consumed it, whether I ate it, whether I got rid of it. And those are choices that choose. And so about 3 months ago, I decided I was gonna make some new choices so I could have other choices. That they would choose for me, I would make some choices that would choose for me freedom. That what they would do is, it would actually help me be more free. And so I decided to, for lack of a better word, go untethered. I, as of this moment, have moved out of my apartment in San Diego. I gave away almost everything I owned except what things I couldn't get away of quickly, and a couple things I wanted to hold on to. Those few items went into a small storage space about 2 or 3 blocks from here. And I am going to spend the next 24 months, that's the goal, living untethered. I am moving to a hub city. I've rented a bedroom from a buddy of mine who has a spare bedroom. And so I'm gonna live there and come and go from Minneapolis, Minnesota. Gonna try to be out in the world as much as I can. Speaking in places I've never spoken before, going back to some old places I haven't been. I'm gonna get to South America after the first of the year. I'm gonna head back to Central Asia by spring. I want to talk in small communities and big communities, and I want to speak and teach. But what I really want is the freedom to have the choice to go, I want to give it away when I want to give it away, and charge when I want to charge, and really see if this can be about helping people. I told my buddy Paul from Gallup a while back that at times, chasing the clients to pay my rent gets in the way of the helping. Chasing the client gets in the way of actually finding the client and being able to help the client. And so I am taking a leap. If after 8 months things change and I get a place, great, who cares? But for now, I am choosing to let go of this good life and kind of embrace the chasing for the great life. Now, some people would say that's just consumeristic, it's just wanting more. I'll be honest, it's not what this is about. This is about me going, I'm willing to sacrifice something, stability, because I believe in myself enough. I believe in calling enough. I believe that the world is made a better place by those of us out there that are chasing our purpose. And so I'm gonna step off this train and kind of start my own journey on foot. So as of today, I'm going untethered for the next 24 months. I think I'm gonna document it all too. I'm gonna start a new blog called Untethered, Living My Identity and Chasing My Purpose. And I'm just gonna document the honesty of what it means to try to financially do this, the honesty of what it means to try to live and have community on the fly, what it means to give yourself away and do it wrong and do it well. If you wanna track with me on that journey, be looking. Because on this Facebook page and other things, I'm gonna be putting links to it. But it's not gonna be about creating content, it's just gonna be about documenting this journey of trying to be insane enough to believe that to live your identity and to chase your purpose is worth sacrificing. That we shouldn't just settle for lives that seem enough, but there's greatness for the world that comes with you living at the purpose that you were designed to live. So, that's my story. That's the Last 3 Minute Coach from San Diego. For those of you who've jumped on board in the last 4 or 5 months and you've started following this stuff, thank you. If you know other people that you think need to make courageous choices to kind of live their identity and chase their purpose, share this with them, please. And I'd love to hear from you. If you're out there and you're trying to find the courage to make some tough choices and get it free of the choices they're already choosing for you, let me know. I'd love to step in and help you with that. Until then, I wish you all a happy, happy new year. I pray blessings on you guys, all of you, in 2017. Thanks so much for all the love and support in 2016. 2017 is gonna be even greater. Wherever you are, take care of yourself, take care of each other. Lead courageously.